This is Brian, Atlanta Hot Tub Center, and today on Tub Talk 101, we're going to talk about how to install an extender antenna on your SmartTub device. Okay, so if you are in a very rural area and you don't have good signal strength, they make an extender antenna for SmartTub so that you can grab the signal. Now remember, SmartTub needs a very small amount of data to operate, right? So it doesn't need much. However, it does need a little bit. So here's the SmartTub device, and what I've already done, guys, is there's a couple of zip ties. This is zip tied up like this, and then this is kind of mounted like this. But we cut the couple of zip ties just to give us some space here. You can just take some scissors and cut those two zip ties, all right? And then on the back side of this, there's two screws, right? There's two screws here on the front. There's one there and one there that you loosen up from here. And then you flip it over and there's 6 screws. You'll need a small Phillips for that, right? To get down in here to unscrew those. Now, once you unscrew those, okay, this is gonna come apart. You wanna be pretty careful when you take it apart because this has battery backup, right? So when you're taking this apart, just take it apart slowly and you'll see here's the battery for the battery backup. You have a little connector here. You're gonna wiggle this guy out and then you'll disconnect it like that, right? Okay. So now that you have this SmartTub device in your hand, you can see what's going on here. And basically what we're doing, guys, is we don't want to get the two signals confused. And so you're disconnecting one antenna, the internal antenna, and then you're going to connect the external, okay, extender antenna, okay? So here we go. Right here, basically, I'm gonna peel back this 3M tape, okay, here. So I'm gonna open this guy up, all right? And once you do that, you can kind of come over here to this side and you can take this loose, okay? And now you know that this is loose, right? This is the actual internal antenna, and we've taken it loose now. We've disconnected it. So what I'm going to do is I got to connect this guy, right? Because right here, this is where the extender antenna is going to connect. So I'm going to slide this little plastic piece off of that, and I'm going to slide it onto this one, okay? And now this one's kind of out of sight, out of mind. You know, I kind of like to fold this guy up over here just so I can kind of get it out of my way, but you can kind of play with it however you want to, but I just don't want to be playing with the wire while I'm trying to connect this one. So, yep, and there you go, that's why. So let's play with this a little bit further here. Get this out of my way here. Okay, all right, so at this point, I'm gonna take this guy so I can get this connected. And this does take a little practice, guys, to kind of get this where it needs to be. If you wear glasses, I would definitely have your glasses on for this moment. And that'll kind of snap on there. And then, you know, I like to kind of put this inside of this 3M tape, right? Just so I know that it's not going to come back off. So like that. So that's kind of my finished product, what I kind of like to see. All right. And then from here, you've got to actually connect your external antenna here. But right now, you know that you're done with this circuit board. You're basically done with the SmartTub circuit board itself. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to reconnect the battery. Okay, you can see that it came on, the battery backup. Okay, and then I'm going to snap this guy back together. Now, this is a demo tub on the floor, guys, so I'm not gonna leave the extender antenna here on the demo on the floor. I'm just showing you how to do it. So I'm not gonna put the screws back and everything. But if I was in the field, right now I'd put all these screws back because I know everything inside of this device is done. And this is how you connect your antenna extender here. You take your extension antenna, right? This just comes in a bag like this, right? Take it out of the bag. Okay, and you're just going to screw this onto here, like so. Now you want to make sure this is good and tight, right? It's an antenna, so you want to make sure it's good and tight. Normally I do take a wrench and just, you know, not crank it tight, but just make sure it's really good and tight on there. All right, and then from here, this is normally when I would mount it back to here, right? And then you're going to run this extender antenna wherever you want to run it to, right? And then ultimately, you're picking up just what you need to get this SmartTub working. Now, if all else fails and this didn't work, that's few and far and in between. I'd say that's less than 0.5% of our customers, but we do have a Wi-Fi system we can move you into, but you do lose some of the functionality of a SmartTub when you do that. So this is Brian, Atlanta Hot Tub Center, and how to install your extender antenna. Brian, Atlanta Hot Tub Center, and how to install your extender antenna for your SmartTub device. Thank you.